The following is a WTVR TV6 special presentation. The 2002 U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade is brought to you on WTVR TV6 in part by the Mattress King, U-Crops, the Retail Merchants Association of Greater Richmond, and the City of Richmond.
And good morning, 19th annual, along with Cheryl Miller. I'm Ray Collins. Good morning. We're here live on Channel 6.
It is definitely a great day for a parade. 24 degrees right now, putting everybody into the holiday season spirit and feeling. Let's say that, because it's nice and frosty out here. Everybody needs a hat, bundle up, come on out, and it's going to be a great, great day.
You may recall that a year ago we reached a high of 81 degrees, and that girl is dressed appropriately right there.
Huge crowd expected out here. Usually about 250,000 people gather out here, and we're expecting a pretty decent crowd today despite the cold weather. We've got a good crowd gathering. The parade is just about a half hour away from its step-off. We've got 25 bands. We've got about 12 of those big, giant balloons. We've got a lot of handlers out here, about 350 people to handle the parade out here.
It'll head down Broad Street. We're at DMV right now. It'll go from here and head east and make a left on 7th Street.
And you can see the good, happy faces in the crowd out here. They've bundled up very nicely.
I talked to some folks who just moved here from Chicago, and this is going to be their first parade. They're enjoying themselves already. Other folks make this an annual tradition. I saw a father and daughter who seem to make this an annual thing every year, and it's a great thing for families to come out. Somebody had said to me, they should make this parade at night, and I think that would defeat the purpose of a lot of young kids being out here like this.
Absolutely, and you can see people are taking advantage of bundling up the kids and coming out here. Despite the fact that you can watch it live on TV, it's so much more fun to be down here and actually enjoy it.
Mike Goldberg right now is with the president of the Retail Merchants Association, Bill Baxter. Mike, good morning.
Good morning to you. Certainly a very, very chilly morning. Bill Baxter here. We do this every year. Fantastic event. You expecting a good crowd again?
Well, you know, considering how cold it is, I'm looking forward to at least 150 to 200,000 people here. I mean, everybody's staying close to stay warm, but you think about it, last year was 78 degrees. This year, I hope we see, well, we won't see 78 degrees.
A very, very big change. But, you know, it's got to put everybody in the holiday spirit. This is more appropriate than 78 degrees, I think.
It really is. It really is. It's nice to see a little bit of snow, and the sidewalks have been cleaned. The city's done a great job of cleaning the streets for us. It's going to be a great Christmas parade.
And is there anything different about this parade than last year? There always is.
Well, I was going to say, there's never been two that are exactly alike. As soon as you figure out something that's going to be exactly like, something else will happen. No, there's going to be some new floats, some new balloons, new parade folks. It's always different. We never do it the same way twice.
And how about our co-grand marshals?
Yeah, new floats, some new balloons, new parade folks. It's always different. We never do it the same way twice.
And how about our co-grand marshals?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. We've got everything now from SpongeBob to we've even got Mickey and Minnie. We've got the whole group here. And we've got, of course, got our lady racetrack driver here, our Formula One driver. So it'll be a real good group for everybody.
We are definitely looking forward to a fantastic parade. We've got a lot more guests coming up over the next half hour. We'll send it back to Ray and Cheryl right now.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mike.
Oh, hold on.
92 years old. Happy birthday, Uncle Jerry.
All right.
Got it in, Bill.
Uncle Jerry, happy birthday. Ray and Cheryl?
Good nephew. Mike, do you have any control over this weather, by the way? You and your Doppler Max 6?
Always. We are in complete control. That's why it's beautiful and sunny.
It is very nice right now. Thank you, Mike. I heard back in 1984, in the first year, it rained so hard, some paper mache floats actually melted away.
I was in that parade. I remember that parade. It just was drenching, but we had a great time.
All right, we'll have more of the parade, pre-parade, after this break.
And I just love my mattress from the Mattress King. So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
The holiday season is here, and what better way to say you care than a fur, leather, or cashmere from Allen Furs. Choose the perfect gift from our new expanded fur salon. Everything reduced 30% just in time for the holidays. Stay warm in 100% cashmere, sheared mink jackets, elegant mink coats, or designer furs in stunning styles. Anyone who knows quality and value shops Allen Furs holiday sale. Even you know who. Allen Furs, leathers, and cashmeres in the Ridge Shopping Center, Parham Road.
You expect nothing less than the highest standard in healthcare. Look no further than the Windsor and University Park. Dedicated to providing truly exceptional nursing care in a comfortable atmosphere, the Windsor and University Park offer doctor's offices, a therapy department, a gift shop, beauty parlor, a chapel, lounges, and even a tavern, all on site. Every state-of-the-art room is equipped with around-the-clock care. A warm community atmosphere with superior medical and nursing care at the Windsor and University Park. Call today for more information.
'Tis the season for wonderful holiday gifts and accessories from American Signature Home. She'll love a stylish all-wood curio cabinet, and you'll love the price, starting at just $199. Here's another great room accent, a unique decorative walking stick. Mix or match, starting at only $12. This year, get the gifts they want and the savings you want from American Signature Home. And for more gift ideas, visit us on the web at ashome.com.
And welcome back. We are live here in Richmond for the 19th annual U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade. The crowds are gathering all along the 2.5-mile route of Broad Street. They are getting excited. They have so much to come. And we've got 2 grand marshals this year.
That's right. In fact, Mike Goldberg is with one of them right now. Let's go live to Mike on Broad Street.
Right, we're with Sarah Fisher, who's one of the co-grand marshals, and Roger Curtis, who's the Director of Marketing from Richmond International Raceway. We're very excited to have Sarah here today. You're used to a big crowd at RIR. What's it like out here today? You excited about the parade?
Well, it's really nice to come to the local community because these are the people that come and watch us race, and they support our racing, so we're going to come here and support them.
And how does Richmond fare as compared to other cities that you've been to?
Well, Richmond itself, as a city, the people are extremely kind, and they're really southern in their ways and very gentlemanly and very polite. So it's very enjoyable for me to come and visit.
And Roger, you've got to be pleased to have Sarah here as the co-grand marshal of this big parade. This is such a fantastic event.
Oh, we are. We're very excited. Sarah's wonderful. She's a great race car driver, a great person as well. She puts on a great show when she comes out to Richmond, so we're glad that she's here in the wintertime, too, not just the summer.
And Sarah, I know there are a lot of kids out there that love racing. What do you have to say to all of them today?
I'll just keep watching and button up, stay warm. Watch us in June.
It's a little different than the weather you're used to in Richmond, huh?
You bet. Right now I should be in Florida.
I don't blame you one bit. Let's all go down there. Last year, of course, was so much warmer than this year, but we're in the holiday spirit here, no doubt. Let's send it back to Ray and Cheryl.
All right, thank you, Mike. I recall a year ago when Kenny Rogers, was it last year or 2 years ago?
Last year, Kenny Rogers.
But his caravan got a little lost in Midtown Richmond and never got quite to our broadcast booth. There's so much traffic around this area right now.
Yeah, he missed the pre-parade, but he got here for the parade and then was here for his Christmas show, I think at the Landmark Theater.
Yeah, quite a show, I understand. We have Stephanie right now back on Broad Street. Let's go to her.
Happy holidays, guys. Earlier we were talking to Bill Baxter, and he says this is what it's all about, the children. So we wanted to talk to a few of them. With me now is McKenna Snido, her brother English, sister Madeline, and friend Bobby. And they tell me that they come down here for the parade every year, ever since they were little. What do you guys like about the parade?
I really like everything, but my favorite thing is I just love horses, and I love watching all the men. And I just wish when I get older that I can be in the parade on a horse with my life.
Maybe one day we'll see you. English, you said that you guys have a nice tradition after the parade. What do you all do?
Well, first we just come to the parade, get settled, and then we just watch it, and then when it's over, we pack up, and we go to a few farms to see, and then we cut down a tree that we formerly liked, and that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah, your sister was telling me that you guys go and pick your Christmas tree after the parade every year, so that's a very nice tradition. It's the Snidos of Midlothian. We will have more live coverage of this 14th annual Christmas Parade right after this.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Moore, and I love my mattress from Mattress King.
So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
Classic design, Southern charm, beautiful flowers. Tom French flowers. Flowers add elegance. Flowers add charm. Whether it's a fresh cut arrangement or a custom silk floral design, Tom French Flowers caters to your style. Visit Tom French Flowers for a stunning collection of orchids. No matter the occasion, Tom French Flowers has the perfect arrangement. Tom French Flowers, a unique neighborhood flower shop, just 1.5 blocks from Carey Street.
The holiday season is here, and what better way to say you care than a fur, leather, or cashmere from Allen Furs. Choose the perfect gift from our new expanded fur salon. Everything reduced 30% just in time for the holidays. Stay warm in 100% cashmere, sheared mink jackets, elegant mink coats, or designer furs in stunning styles. Anyone who knows quality and value shops Allen Furs holiday sale. Even you know who. Allen Furs, leathers, and cashmeres in the Ridge Shopping Center, Parham Road.
Sit, 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 sit. Uh-oh. My car. Better get Mako.
Mako repairs the damage and restores the value with everything a body needs, plus paint for every budget. Like ambassador service for $229.
So, you want to see her all over?
No, 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 no.
Welcome back. Crowds are assembling for the 19th annual Ucrops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade. A crystal clear and chilly morning. Temperatures in the 20s. Ray Collins, Cheryl Miller, your hosts for the 4th year together.
That's right. And I saw out in the crowd our news hound is walking around out there talking to the kids, our official mascot of WTVR.com, the News 6 Network, and our News 6 Radio as well.
That's right. I understand the city trimmed some trees this year to make sure that the floats didn't get punctured. It never happened yet, but some close calls last year.
They've had to lay them down and move them out.
That's right.
And also this year, for the first time in a few years, the parade actually goes under the 6th Street Marketplace. So they've got they've padded the bridge so that the balloons won't pop as they go under the bridge. They'll turn on 7th Street and then disband.
Padded the bridges.
Padded the bridge down there.
12 balloons, 25 floats, 25 marching bands, and also some propaganda. We received a leaflet about one of the entries, number 93. It's called Let's Go to Bethlehem. It's a full-size walk-through replica of a street in Bethlehem at the time of the first Christmas.
We'll be looking for that later on in the parade this afternoon. Over 100 units this year, and of course the parade wraps up with that very special jolly old man in the red suit.
Ah, yes, Santa Claus. Now let's go to a guy in a red jacket. The man in charge of the weather, our chief meteorologist, Mike Goldberg.
Well, Ray and Cheryl, I'm joined now by the president of Mattress King, Neil Galati. He and his daughter here, and they have helped bring the parade to us the last 2 years. Great event, isn't it, Neil?
Oh, it's a wonderful event. It's one of the best parades in the country, next to Macy's Thanksgiving Parade.
Now, did you hear the forecast? You don't seem like you're bundled up too much. You got to ride the float.
Well, I am ready for the float. Trust me, I'll be all bundled up by the time we get on the float.
Now, you did the parade last year. You think there's any more excitement out here this year?
You know, every year we do this, it's always more and more excitement and bigger parade. It's just a great event.
Now, I know you're involved in a lot of events, of course, being the president of Mattress King. How does this compare to some of the other things you do in the community?
Well, it's probably one of the best because it brings the whole community together and everybody just enjoys. And, you know, what a great thrill.
Now, I know a lot of folks that are out here are going to get to see you, but for the folks watching on TV at home, our viewers, what do you have to say to them for this Christmas season?
Stay safe and be good to each other.
Neil, thank you so much for helping bring this parade to us and being a sponsor. Great to have you here. Let's toss it back to Ray and Cheryl right now.
And Mike, Neil is too modest to tell you. He's quite a tennis player. He won't tell you that, though, will he?
I can't quite hear you there, Ray.
I was saying that Neil is one of the best tennis players around, but he's too modest to tell you that. Tell him I told you that.
All right, Neil, Ray says you are one of the best tennis players around. Any response to that?
I'll see him on the court. We'll get you, Ray.
All right, you got a stiff competitor here, Ray.
Yes. Good man, Neil Galati, big supporter of the Christmas Parade.
And of course, Neil's daughter's standing there wearing a beautiful tiara. She is the face and voice of the Mattress King commercials.
That's right, does a very nice
young lady.
job. That's right.
And a lot of the action, I can hear it going on behind us. I think the BMX bikers are doing a little exhibition, and we'll be seeing them a little bit later on in the parade itself.
Yeah, some great folks there. Not only are they very talented daredevils, they're also very intent on preaching the message for kids to stay away from drugs and alcohol and substance abuse. It's important that they pass that along to their young followers, besides just those beautiful tricks.
As well as don't try this at home.
That's a good reminder as well.
And you can see they're wearing their helmets when they're riding their bikes. That's a good lesson as well.
Yeah, see, I could watch this all day.
All kinds of activity with about $250,000 coming, 250,000 people rather coming down here for the parade. This is the biggest single-day event in Virginia.
Beautiful. And a lot of folks out there watching as well from home today. Last year, of course, was nicer weather to be here. We're glad you're out there watching instead at home right now, and you stay with us throughout the parade. We'll be with you for several hours to come here on the News 6 Network.
And, of course, we'll be rebroadcasting this parade on Christmas Day, so if you happen to be watching us on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas.
Certainly crystal clear today. I had a chance to be in Charlotte, North Carolina last night.
Oh, lucky man.
Yeah, flying back from Florida. Not bad timing, right, Cheryl?
Yeah.
What I was going to tell you was that Charlotte had quite a problem this past week with lights being knocked out there and the power. And talk about confusion. Last night in the Charlotte airport, none of the electronic signs were working at the respective gates.
So you probably had an interesting time trying to figure out where you were going.
Yeah, I said, I don't mean to go to Pittsburgh. No, this is Richmond. Ignore the signs. The airport was going through a bit of a challenge. They actually had to hang up some paper written on it, Richmond, 8:20 p.m.
Back to the basics at the airport.
It really was.
Well, we've got a basic parade out here, lots of fun. Our Stephanie Rochon is standing by with an excited crowd.
Ray and Cheryl, so many people show up very early in the morning to stake out a good spot for this parade. One of them is Bobby Booth from Mechanicsville. Happy holidays to you. What time did you guys get here?
Like 6:35 this morning, early. We had to shovel out a spot, so.
Yeah, I understand that you did more than just hold the spot, that you actually did some shoveling, and you got the sidewalk nice and clear for some of the kids.
Yes, ma'am. I got like 6 families. I had to stake out a spot for them today, so they get here a little bit later when it's a little warmer, so for the parade.
Why is this a tradition every year for your family?
Just love it. I mean, I usually take vacation. This year I took a day at a time vacation to be here, so it's just a lot of fun. You know, we bring hot chocolate, candy, donuts, chicken. I mean, yeah, it's just everything.
Very prepared, even your snow shovel. Bobby Booth and his family of Mechanicsville, happy holidays. Ray and Cheryl.
Wonderful. Thank you, Stephanie.
You know, after we had the snow this week, on Thursday, we still have a lot of residual snow on the sidewalks and the streets, but that has not stopped the crowds from coming out. You see, a lot of people got smart. They brought plastic. They brought blankets to lay on. They brought chairs. I see a lot of chairs this year. You usually don't see that, but that makes it a lot more comfortable to be out there and bundling up as well. That young lady in her little snowsuit. She looks adorable.
That looks like a great suit. I could see you in one of those.
I wish I had one today right now.
Yeah, folks came out early today as usual to stake out good spots along the street. And again, it's a great tradition for parents and their kids to come out. I talked to a father and daughter who's on their 8th annual. The girl seems about 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing kids say, I've been doing this since I was a little kid.
And of course, as the crowds gather, I notice there are little hot spots. When you're on the float, you see big crowds at all the intersections, like at Belvedere and Broad. And when you get downtown, you see big crowds down there. But all along the route, there's like 10, 12 people deep. It's just a huge crowd, and you see smiles. And that's the great thing. You see smiles, you see seasonal cheer, you see everybody having just a great time.
It really is a great time for the community to come together for this huge event. 19th annual.
And look, what is Newshound doing out there with the BMXers?
I think he should stay out of the way. We do have some video, though, of earlier when the Daredevils were doing their thing. Let's cut to that right now.
And the Airwalk BMX stunt team put on an exciting extreme performance. They have the amazing aerial ramp maneuvers. They have flatland stunts. The team's impressive credentials include appearances on Pacific Blue, Baywatch, ESPN, and MTV.
Very impressive.
And other Hollywood credits include Van Halen, Candlebox, and Puff Daddy music videos, AT&T, Jeep, Chevrolet, and Gatorade commercials.
All part of the extreme sports craze that swept the nation.
Pretty impressive to have them here at our parade. This is I think their 6th appearance at our parade, if I'm not mistaken.
They're fun. The Shriners. Now, I've heard rumors about the Shriners cars. Are we hearing that they're not going to be out here today?
That I don't know. There was some question about who was going to be here, who was not going to be here because of the weather. We're still waiting to see as the lineup goes on who actually will be here and who will not be here today. Newshound getting ready to take part in the stunt, looking a little nervous out there.
Yes, I did notice a change of expression there as well.
Definitely. Covering his eyes.
This should be fun to watch. The life of a dog. Not right now, though. Looking a little tentative out there. Live picture of Broad Street under a crystal blue sky. Right from the DMV. Now, Stephanie Rochon has landed an exclusive interview, we understand, now.
We talked about the fact that we have co-grand marshals today. One is sponsored by Paramount's King's Dominion, and Stephanie is standing by with 2 special guests.
Yes, Ray and Cheryl, I am here with one of our co-grand marshals, SpongeBob SquarePants, and his escort for this afternoon, Mark Rydell with King's Dominion. So nice that you guys could get him here. As soon as you all pulled up, the kids just started crowding around. What is his appeal for children?
Everybody loves SpongeBob. It's the hottest show on cable on Nickelodeon. And we've got SpongeBob at King's Dominion in an all-new 3D ocean motion simulator ride. He's coming to the park next year. And SpongeBob's riding in style today on a huge Sea Ray yacht from Sea Ray of Richmond. So we're excited to be here today.
Now, has he ever been a co-grand marshal before?
This is a first-time honor for SpongeBob, and he was just thrilled to come from Bikini Bottom to be here in Richmond today.
We are so glad that his first is the parade. Tell me, where in the world do you get square pants?
Well, his pants are sort of square, so we went with that.
They have to be tailor-made, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Custom job there.
Well, Mark Rydell, thank you so much for bringing SpongeBob over to the parade.
Thanks very much.
Ray and Cheryl.
You know, I knew that SpongeBob was one of the most popular characters on TV, but I'd only seen the show once, and I didn't really understand the humor. So not so long ago, I asked a couple of young children to explain SpongeBob to me. They talked nonstop for 45 minutes about SpongeBob.
You're kidding. Boy.
I think I know everything I need to know about SpongeBob SquarePants and his Bikini Bottom home and all of his friends.
I tell you, that's when I start to feel old again. I think, well, what is the attraction of that thing? But, you know, when we were kids, I'm sure parents thought, what's that Gumby thing all about?
Well, adults tell me that it kind of runs on 2 levels, kind of like Rocky and Bullwinkle. 1 level for the children, 1 level for the adults.
Yeah, like The Simpsons as well and shows like that.
Well, we're going to check in right now with Mike Goldberg. He is with the parade chairman, Jeff Marks.
Cheryl, that is correct. Jeff is here with me, and he's been a busy man this morning getting everything ready. Very exciting day. Tell us a little bit about this wonderful parade today.
Well, we have a wonderful parade, but this has been a challenging year. A lot of years people have said, wouldn't it be great if it snowed for the Christmas parade? Well, let me tell you, it snowed on Thursday, and, you know, I wouldn't exactly say it's been great, but it's been a little unusual. But I have with me this morning Mr. Michael Baxter with the Commonwealth of Virginia Division of Motor Vehicles. We have used their facility for 19 years. They have been like better than hosts. They've been like family to us. I can't explain to the people of the Richmond area what Mr. Baxter's staff and crew have done to prepare the area for us. They came in and plowed the snow. They cleaned the sidewalks. They hauled the snow away, which made it a lot easier for us to have a formation area this morning. And I have people knee-deep in snow and worry about people slipping in ice and all that kind of stuff. But they have just done a tremendous job for us this year. They do a great job for us every year. I just wanted to bring Mr. Baxter out here and say, on behalf of our parade committee and all the citizens of Richmond, we thank you for all that you do for us, especially this year.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure. It is indeed a pleasure for DMV to partner with the City of Richmond Youth Crops Retail Merchants Association to make this event happen.
And we've got a lot going on. What can we expect over the next couple hours here?
Well, right now we have a gas leak in the middle of DMV Drive, and I have 2 fire trucks parked there. That's not a joke. That is true. We don't know what's going on there. The city officials are handling that. So we may be flying the big balloons around the fire trucks to get around the gas leak. But we just saw SpongeBob. We've got Mickey and Minnie coming down. We got Sarah Fisher, who I think was here earlier. We've got 25 floats. We have the Henrico All-County Band. We got a good show.
And a really good crowd out here considering the weather.
The crowd's incredible considering the weather. We did lose a few high school bands that, you know, their schools didn't open because of the weather and they weren't able to get the band instruments and stuff. But we've got about 95 to 98% of our units here, which is you know, a credit to our event. So.
Jeff, as always, you do a terrific job. I know you got things to do, so go and get busy.
Go make it happen.
All right. And we are very excited about the start of the parade. Just moments away now, Ray and Cheryl.
Mike. I don't think Mike expected that response when he asked very gently, "What's going on? What would we see?" And he said, "We'll see a gas leak."
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that breaking news and see how that turns out. But at least they have fire units on the scene, and we've got the crowd down there, and he says that the balloons will just work around them. So it doesn't seem to be a dangerous situation.
No.
Otherwise, they'd be evacuating at this point. The parade is scheduled to step off at 10:15, and if they hold to tradition, they will step off at 10:15.
They will have more of the pre-parade and then the parade after this on the News 6 Network.
Hi, I'm Lori Jennings, and I just love my mattress from the Mattress King. So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
Reserve your seat for Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Christmas Eve and Other Stories live December 12th at the Carpenter Center. An evening with the most stirring and powerful blend of rock and classical music ever heard. Christmas Eve and Other Stories live December 12th at the Carpenter Center. Brought to you in part by WTVR TV6.
Go ahead. Open it.
Oh my gosh.
The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
It's beautiful. Mom, open it.
You'll find incredible values whether you buy or lease.
We did it.
Go on. The December to Remember sales event.
Hey, what you got?
Missing it would definitely spoil the surprise.
Come on, let's go.
See Lexus of Richmond.
Tis the season for wonderful holiday gifts and accessories from American Signature Home. Relax in luxury in a leather-touched chaise recliner. Your choice of colors just $399. This unique banana leaf chest is a great complement to any decor. Get yours today for only $99. This year, get the gifts they want and the savings you want from American Signature Home. And for more gift ideas, visit us on the web at ashome.com.
One of country music's most enduring stars, Glenn Campbell, brings his special holiday show to the Carpenter Center Wednesday, December 11th. Join special guest Debbie Campbell and hear the music that has made Glenn Campbell a country legend. The Glenn Campbell Holiday Show, December 11th at the Carpenter Center. Tickets available at all Ticketmaster locations.
You're a big Glenn Campbell fan, aren't you?
I am a big Glenn Campbell fan. Big concert coming up on Wednesday night. That should be a lot of fun. Glenn and his daughter, Debbie, will be performing.
If we have time later, I'll sing I'm a lineman from the county for you.
Hopefully we won't have time later.
Oh, I set you up for that one,
You
didn't I?
did.
Here's your lob. All right, let's go to Stephanie, who's got some fine folks who are at the parade right now. Steph?
Ray and Cheryl, so many families, so many parents out here with their little ones. We want to chat real quickly with Stephen Foltz and his son, William, who are here from Chester. You guys dressed nice and warm for this.
Oh, yeah. You know it's going to be cold today.
Well, you mentioned that you brought him out here just about every year since he's been born. Why?
Oh, it's just, I mean, nice event to come out to. He always has fun.
William, who are you looking forward to seeing? Maybe Santa Claus? I think he's going to be a little quiet on me this morning. Well, we wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. The folks of Chester, Ray and Cheryl.
And Stephanie Rochon plays the part of Art Linkletter today.
Talking to the kids. They do
Yes.
sometimes say the darndest things or nothing at all.
Yeah, not at all. That's right.
We are just about ready to start the parade. We are going to be here throughout the morning following the floats for you, giving you some information on who's here and why and where. This is the UCrops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade. Along with Ray Collins, I'm Cheryl Miller. We'll be right back with the start of the parade.
Here, John.
Can you take Jenny to school tomorrow?
Sure. What's for dinner? Burritos?
Sushi?
Pizza!
Let's eat here.
Getting good food on the table can be a challenge. UCrops has lots of options to make mealtimes easier, from takeout to eat-in.
I'll be home early Friday.
In time to make your famous chocolate fudge pie?
I think so. It's UCrop's 65th anniversary, and we're celebrating with special valued customer savings. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping with UCrops. To learn more, see our weekly ad or visit ucrops.com.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this year's Christmas Parade. During this holiday season, the members of the Retail Merchants Association of Greater Richmond encourage you to shop locally. After all, the dollars you spend locally, well, they help drive tourism. They also help fuel economic development. And most importantly, those dollars make Greater Richmond a wonderful place to shop, live, and work. Happy holidays from your friends at the Retail Merchants Association.
Wake up feeling good.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Moore, and I love my mattress from Mattress King.
So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
Wake up feeling good.
The holiday season is here, and what better way to say you care than a fur, leather, or cashmere from Allen Furs. Choose the perfect gift from our new expanded fur salon. Everything reduced 30% just in time for the holidays. Stay warm in 100% cashmere, sheared mink jackets, elegant mink coats, or designer furs in stunning styles. Anyone who knows quality and value shops Allen Furs holiday sale. Even you know who. Allen Furs, leathers, and cashmeres in the Ridge Shopping Center, Parham Road.
Hi, we hope you're enjoying the parade. On behalf of the City of Richmond, we're wishing you and yours a safe and happy holiday season.
The following is a WTVR TV6 special presentation. The 2002 U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade is brought to you by U-Crops, the Retail Merchants Association of Greater Richmond, the City of Richmond, and in part by the Mattress King.
And a beautiful day for a parade. Chilly but clear. I'm Ray Collins with Cheryl Miller, the 19th annual U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Parade. Kids along the curbside waving, all bundled up appropriately so right now.
People have been gathering along Broad Street since about 5, 6 o'clock this morning to get the best seat in the house for the 19th annual parade. We've got more than 100 units here today along the 2.5-mile route.
25 floats, 25 marching bands, 12 balloons, and the band I'm looking forward to seeing, especially Cheryl, is the Henrico All-County Band. 696 people.
All made up of freshmen and sophomores.
A block long. They got here in 40 buses, 10 different schools taking part in the All-Henrico County Band.
Just one of, as you mentioned, 25 bands who are here today to entertain the crowd. Everybody getting into the holiday spirit today. The kids are having a great time. They've been looking at all the activity that's been going on. They've been seeing the grand marshals out here and getting real excited about that. Just big smiles on everybody's faces today as they anticipate the parade to come.
The parade will step off in a couple of minutes here from near the DMV and head toward downtown, making a left finally at 7th Street. You said that the bridge at 6th Street is actually padded?
It's padded because for the first time in several years, the balloons actually have to go under the bridge to make the turn onto 7th Street. So they padded the bridge so that the balloons won't pop.
That will be worth seeing because they've got to lay those balloons down.
They do. It's kind of like limboing through the downtown 6th Street Marketplace.
I could still get flashbacks of Bowinkle doing that last year. And they've since trimmed some trees along the DMV area to make sure they didn't have to lay down those floats until they get to the 6th Street Bridge.
Well, it's a picture-perfect day for a Christmas parade. It's clear, sunny, and crisp and cold. Makes you feel like Christmas.
It really does. I hate to talk about last year because we're both big fans of warmer weather. I know we both are. I heard 81 degrees this day last year.
I think that's about right. I know it was extremely warm that day, but the chill in the air just, I think, builds the anticipation because it really does feel like Christmas. We've got snow on the ground. Couldn't ask for more. We hardly get that at Christmas time anyway.
I know it, and the sunshine certainly makes this much more tolerable, and the kids got their blankets, and no one seems to be the slightest bit concerned because the day is so sunny right now and the excitement's in the air. You can see our Channel 6 antenna in the background there as the parade is about to get going here from Midtown Richmond, not too far from Boulevard on Broad.
Well, we've got a huge crowd out here ready to bring you all the action live here on the air. And if you do want to see the parade but haven't gotten down to this area, if you head downtown, the parade is about an hour and a half later by the time it gets downtown, so you actually could watch it on TV and then still run downtown and watch it as it passes you there.
That's a good idea. And also don't forget, in case unless you are watching this right now on our replay, we will rebroadcast this on Christmas morning. And perhaps you're seeing that now for the first time on Christmas morning.
So a big Merry Christmas to everybody out there from News 6.
We're covering our bases here.
We are covering our bases. Again, a beautiful day for a parade, and from what I can see, it is going to be a great day as far as the activity, the excitement. A lot of the people who are performing in today's parade are the best at what they do, so it's kind of nice to get them all gathered in one place. It's a perfect day for children to get out here. They'll get to see horses, they'll get to see clowns, they'll get to see marching bands, so maybe at some point they'll inspire someone to do some of that later on in their lives.
That's good. I'm such a big proponent, I know you are too, of kids finding a passion or a hobby in their life and being good at that.
Right, maybe they'll find music, maybe they'll become an equestrian, maybe they'll want to be a clown.
That's right.
I know you want to be a singer.
Oh, I think we're all frustrated singers. I think you're a karaoke act waiting to happen.
I've been known to hold a mic or two.
That's right. I was actually in a marching band when I was in elementary school. I think I told you I played the bass drum.
That's always fun. You keep the beat for everybody.
That's right.
That's wonderful. Look, everybody gathered out there together and huddled under the blankets. Everybody's taken the weather in stride. We knew it was going to be chilly. Mike Goldberg told us that, and everybody took it to heart and brought out the blankets, the gloves, the hats. Very important today, keeping the heat in. I know I've got mine on, and it's nice and cozy.
Right. We're dressed for a football game out here. Certainly a busy weekend for Governor Mark Warner. He is on his way to the parade, but he also is hosting the annual Governors Association meeting, all the country's governors in Richmond this weekend.
And he found time for the parade. That's very nice of him to be down here for that. We have co-grand marshals this year, Sarah Fisher, the race car driver, and SpongeBob SquarePants. We are going to take a break and come back with more from the 19th Annual UCrops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade.
We hope you're enjoying today's coverage of the Richmond Christmas Parade. Please catch Sarah Fisher as she returns to Richmond in June.
Happy holidays!
Well, we hope you're continuing to enjoy this year's Christmas parade. This holiday season, thousands of you will visit local retail stores in search of that special gift for loved ones. Our desire is to make sure that every shopping experience is a positive one. That's why the Retail Merchants Association supports local law enforcement. It's that support that helps ensure all of your shopping trips are safe for you and your family. Happy holidays from your friends at the Retail Merchants Association.
With our wide variety of natural and organic foods, UCrops can help you maintain a healthy diet. Of course, we also have a few things to help you in your weaker moments. UCrops, we know how to take care of you. Your UCrops pharmacist is available to help with any questions you may have. Although we may be better at some questions.
Excuse me, do you know the exact circumference of the planet Jupiter?
Than others. UCrops, we know how to take care of you.
Wake up feeling good.
Hi, I'm Lori Jennings, and I just love my mattress from the Mattress King. So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
Wake up feeling good.
Sign up and get your free download of News Buddy. It's instant news and weather alerts for your desktop. Go to WTBR.com and click on the News Buddy icon. News Buddy, brought to you by SunTrust Bank.
The Bazaar Bazaar's 27th Christmas collection at the Richmond Raceway Complex, December 5th, 6th, and 7th, 10 to 7, and Sunday, December 8th, 10 to 5, featuring over 475 exclusive exhibitors. The Bazaar Bazaar, the source for all your holiday shopping.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline, and from all of us at UCrops Supermarkets, we wish you a warm, joyful, and happy holiday. Enjoy the parade.
And we are moments away from the 19th Annual Parade. Beginning here on Broad, we're not too far from Boulevard near the DMV. The parade will head right past us and head down toward 7th. Take a left. It starts just minutes away, you kids.
The police escorts are ready, the color guard is ready, and the beginning of the parade is just moments away. Some of the interesting things, I'm a big Star Trek fan. So I'm very excited to say that they've got 2 stars from Star Trek, the series here. They're riding on a special float that was built by a Star Trek fan club in Philadelphia, and all the fans are here and will walk with them in the parade all dressed in Star Trek uniforms.
Wow.
Which is kind of neat.
I didn't know you were now, is Trekkie derogatory these days?
It is slightly derogatory. That's an extreme fan, so we prefer to be called Trekkers.
And where do you meet? Do you meet locally?
We meet on a star far, far away.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got to tell you, I did go and see the Harry Potter movie recently, so I'm part of these things too. A little sci-fi, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. A little fantasy, a little sci-fi, get away from everyday drudgery of life and find something that's enjoyable. We got some people up on the top of the roofs and the parking garages as usual. That's some of the best vantage points to see the parade.
Yeah, the good news is up there they've got a great unobstructed view. The bad news is might be about 2 degrees, 5 degrees colder up there.
Probably so. I think last check it was about 24 degrees out here, and I noticed in the last 5 or 10 minutes it actually appears to have gotten colder.
I didn't want to say that.
This is the first parade in a long time that I can remember that I can actually see people's breaths.
Yeah, that's right. I thought you were a smoker or something, but no, it's the breath.
No, it's actually pretty cold out here. We could use a pacifier like that.
Yes, and the parade is stepping off. Cheryl, you and I have done 4 parades together, and we've had some extremes. We had 2 years of very warm and 2 years of very cold.
And through the years, the first year that they brought the parade back in 1984, it poured buckets of rain. We've had years when it was 40 degrees and raining. The year that Paul Simon came to town and filmed his music video, it was in the 70s, riding on a float that was built by a local artist, and they filmed the video here along with Chevy Chase and Steve Martin.
What song was that for? Do you recall?
It was the song Proof.
All right. Not exactly a top 10 hit, though.
No, but it was interesting watching our parade and his video.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that first year back in '84, the rain caused the papier-mâché floats to actually disintegrate. We're not going to have any problem with that today.
No. It's chilly, it's cold, but it is bright and sunny, and that makes all the difference in the world.
It's really what it should be for a holiday parade.
And as you can see, we've got some movement in the parade. They're about to get to our first vantage point where we can get some really good shots of them. Uh-oh, somebody's upset.
Parade can't start soon enough for some. But we both arrived here a couple of hours ago, and people are already lined up along Broad Street at the best vantage point possible.
Well, the ones I feel for are the marching band majorettes and the baton twirlers who are wearing those tiny outfits and no doubtedly are cold, but maybe they're warmed by the excitement.
I was hoping you'd bring your heater this year, but you couldn't find it apparently.
Yeah, it's still under my desk at work, but we've got the stadium blankets, we've got the gloves, we've got the hats, and just like everybody out here in the crowd, we are bundled up appropriately and set to have a great time at the 19th Annual UCROPS Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade.
We should probably open a hot chocolate concession.
That would be a good idea. There are a lot of concessioners out here, so I'm sure they're making some good money on that today.
Yeah, they might sell it for $10 a cup at this point. But the sun is out, so no complaints. The crystal blue sky in the background there, heading past DMV in Midtown Richmond.
And kind of marching in formation there. We'll hear music from 25 bands as we go on through the day, and a lot of the floats themselves have some type of music on them as well.
That's right.
And this is officially unit number 1, the parade banner for the UCROPS Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade. This is the 14th year that WTVR TV has been proud to be able to broadcast the parade live, and then we do a rebroadcast on Christmas morning.
We are going to see 100 different units today, 25 floats, 25 marching bands, 12 big helium-filled balloons, and those 12 balloons cost $7,000 to fill with 55,000 cubic feet of helium. And one more number for you, Cheryl. It takes 350 people to steer those dozen balloons.
And they're all volunteers.
And by the time they walk down Broad Street, they'll have warmed up somewhat.
It is a 2.5-mile route from the DMV down West Broad Street to 7th Street this year. And just one note, traffic is, as you can imagine, blocked off. The parade is moving east in the westbound lane on West Broad Street today. So the eastbound lane is still open, but the westbound lane is closed.
Yeah, if you can avoid it, head toward Monument or Grace Street today. And Broad, between now and 2 o'clock, is something you want to avoid. Hey, there's Governor Mark Warner. Again, a busy weekend. He's got the governor's convention in Richmond, which is quite an honor for the city of Richmond to have.
Absolutely.
Governor Mark Warner finishing his first year.
Merry Christmas!
Shaking hands. His wife and 3 daughters not present at this moment.
And I'm noticing, is he going to walk the entire route is the interesting thing, or does he have a car following him there?
Yeah, I bet he'll walk. After all, he did do the 5K turkey trot. There's his wife, Lisa Collis, and one of his 3 daughters. Governor Warner did do the turkey trot in Alexandria during the Thanksgiving weekend.
And this is the United States Marine Corps Color Guard, Hotel Battery 3rd Battalion, 14th Marines leading off the parade.
Beautiful, large flag.
And this large flag is sponsored by Homewood Suites Hampton Inn. Employees from several area hotels are proudly carrying the United States flag.
We're here with Governor Mark Warner. Governor, happy holidays.
Happy holidays to everybody who's watching. This is a great parade. Got my wife and 1 daughter. The other 2 at basketball games this morning.
It's a cold morning, but it's a busy day for you as well. Why did you want to be here?
I wanted to be here to celebrate, usher in the holiday season. It's a great time for everybody in the Commonwealth of Virginia to put aside their cares for a few days at least to enjoy the season.
Certainly is. Governor Mark Warner, thank you so much for being here. Cheryl and Ray.
Governor Warner is the first governor to take part since Governor Wilder did some years back, so we certainly appreciate his participation.
And I see him running down the street to catch up.
Jeans and a leather jacket, your governor. That's great. The Homewood Suites Hampton Inn American flag. Employees from several area hotels are proudly carrying the flag from the Hampton Inn Innsbruck, Homewood Suites Innsbruck, and also Embassy Suites.
And here now is the band that you've been looking forward to, 696 strong, the Henrico County All-County Band, made up entirely of freshmen and sophomore, because usually the juniors and seniors are taking their SATs on a day like today, but they've been postponed this weekend because of the snow earlier. Now, these students didn't rehearse together until they arrived here on the scene this morning, which is very interesting. They sound fantastic. Let's take a listen.
Amazing undertaking. 696 of our students in Henrico County, a block long. They got here on 40 buses. God bless America indeed.
And what a wonderful opportunity for them to play together and to be able to meet students from other schools.
I saw jackets from Henrico and from Godwin, all sorts of colors out there. Wonderful orchestration.
And I believe this is the Retail Merchants Association saluting the Law Enforcement Task Force. Law enforcement have organized to operate as a task force. Recent Valor Award sponsored by RMA to acknowledge officers and firefighters. Getting well-deserved recognition today.
Right. Interesting trivia coming now about the Garfield balloon. There it is right there. Garfield, this is trivia to impress your friends with now, Cheryl. Born in 1978. The Garfield comic is the most widely read syndicated comic strip in the world. It appears in more than 2,400 newspapers and 26 languages. Garfield has starred in 13 primetime specials and sold more than 80 million books worldwide.
And of course, we know his favorite food is lasagna.
What cat doesn't like lasagna after all, right?
And of course, his best friend, the dog Odie, was here last year in our parade.
There you go. And this was the area where the balloons, the balloons almost is an understatement.
Yeah, they're more than balloons.
That's where the trees were an issue last year.
And this is baseball, Garfield, taking a swing.
Not quite baseball weather today, but it's always good to think baseball.
Yeah, and Garfield Balloon is sponsored by Dominion Virginia Power. Its crews were very busy this week, with all the power outages from the snow and ice we had this week.
No, I imagine they were. There's DMV in the background just to give you some perspective as to where we are.
And again, as you mentioned, a lot of volunteers handling those balloons this day. This is a symbol of Ukrop's supermarkets. Their antique truck, probably used to deliver groceries back when Ukrop's first started in 65 years ago.
On Hull Street, right?
On Hull Street, first store. And then they have a great tradition now of public service and community involvement and awareness. And of course, they are the sponsors, one of the sponsors of today's parade.
There's the Petersburg High School Band. The high school band and the junior ROTC, the Crimson Wave of Petersburg High, directed by David Chambliss. The group has received numerous awards for outstanding achievements. A recent honor included the governor's inaugural parade last January. Let's listen.
In from Petersburg, the high school band and JROTC, they've got another parade this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Petersburg's parade is this afternoon.
Great percussion section.
I love it.
Sounds great.
Bring back memories?
It does, it does. That's my roots. Percussion, bass drum.
You can go over. Right, left, march.
Perhaps some future servicemen and women for our country.
Petersburg High School Junior ROTC.
And this is Virginia Clown Alley, number 3 Clowns of America. They are the oldest active clown alley in the Clowns of America International. They're very active in parades, they visit hospitals, they entertain at birthday parties, and they raise funds for charitable children's organizations. They provided wheelchairs for children and help families during the holidays. They have a true community service commitment. Their contributions a tribute to the true art of clowning. And one interesting thing about clowns is each face that they have is registered, and that's the only one who has that face like that.
Wow, that's some paperwork.
That's a lot of work. Clowns take their business very seriously.
I know, it's kind of a bit of a paradox, but I know you're correct. We're about to see the co-Grand Marshal, Sarah Fisher, and there's so much to say about her. She's a 22-year-old. Yeah, those things are expensive, by the way, aren't they? She is a 22-year-old from Indiana. She was voted most popular driver in the Indy Racing League for the past 2 years. She was only the 3rd woman in history to qualify for the Indy 500. A lot more to say about her, but we have got to move on, unfortunately, at this point.
This is the Clover Hill High School Marching Cavaliers, a Commonwealth of Virginia honor band. Under the direction of Mr. Steve Conley, the Marching Cavaliers have performed in Canada, the Bahamas, Disney World, London, England, and Paris. Very well traveled. This spring, the Marching Cavaliers will perform again in Walt Disney World in Orlando. Favorites.
That either works out very well or they plan ahead to all the different bands. There are 25 different bands.
And in this band, most everybody was wearing a Santa Claus hat, but I saw a Cat in the Hat hat. My headset just went out. Turn mine down?
There's the Richmond Department of Fire and Emergency Services. State-of-the-art fire truck, followed by the honor guard. Fire trucks, they have come a long way.
Yeah. And they were preceded by the Richmond Department of Fire and Emergency Services.
Now, if that truck was suddenly needed, Cheryl.
I'm sure they could get out of the parade and go if they were needed.
Put your blinker on and hightail it.
Take a turn.
Can you do that?
I used to be able to do that. I can still twirl a little bit, but I don't think I can walk and twirl at the same time. That takes a little too much skill.
Right.
These are the Florette Majorettes. This group competes both locally and nationally. They've won numerous group and individual awards. Founded and directed by Flo Malik, who was inducted into the National Baton Twirling Hall of Fame back in July during the national competition held at Notre Dame University. And I'm sure they'll be strutting their stuff for us today.
Yep.
Good catch.
Yeah. In case you just joined us, it's the 19th annual U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Parade. Cheryl Miller, Ray Collins, our 4th year together here doing this. Always a pleasure.
And usually the parade draws a crowd of between 200 and 250,000 people. And as the parade has gotten underway, I think the crowd has actually grown. A lot of people came out early this morning, getting their good place in the front row. And I think we've seen the crowd grow as the morning has gone on. The parade will take a 2.5-mile trip down West Broad Street and reach the downtown area about 90 minutes after it leaves its starting point.
The 12 balloons, before they began to head down the street, were held down by 40-pound bags of dirt, 300 of them, to hold down the 12 respective balloons. And after those bags of dirt are done with that duty, they're used for landscaping projects around the city of Richmond.
So nothing goes to waste.
Exactly. Coming up, you'll see the city of Richmond's float. It's titled Richmond's Future, We Care, So Should You. It also has the city's theme, One City, Our City. A number of city employees and city stars, as they're called in-house, are riding the float. Well, I profiled the city of Richmond float, but I don't see it. We go from the majorettes right to the Bullwinkle float. There's a reason we're not seeing that.
We've been told that a few units were not able to make it to the parade today, so we're going to try to see who's here and who's not as we go along, so we may make a bubble here and there as we try to see. What happens is we're actually getting pictures from about 100 yards away from us, and then they pass by us long after we've talked about them.
Right.
It's kind of funny. The parade passes right by us, but we're watching it on TV, too.
That's the challenge. Right now we're hearing those majorettes and the band loud and clear while you see the Bullwinkle float a couple units back.
As far as Bullwinkle is concerned, the parade is a formal event.
Apparently so.
He has on his tuxedo today. This balloon is sponsored by the city of Richmond. The Bullwinkle balloon first appeared in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade back in 1961. This particular balloon is 60 feet high. The antlers span 34 feet, and his feet 10 feet long each. So that's why he's not wearing shoes. Couldn't find them that big.
Yeah, doing a little bit of dance right there. 360 in the black tie. And Richmond does have a lot of events you can wear a tuxedo to, it seems.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
I wonder how the handlers practice to do those routines. I guess they had some time this morning when they were gathered down at the DMV.
Yeah. How do you do that discreetly? There are a total of 350 handlers for the 12 balloons. Let's find a new term for this. They're more than balloons. I mean, balloons to me are things that kids hold.
Okay.
But they're not.
Go for it.
Yeah. We've got some time to decide what we can call those. Balloons.
I'm sure there's an official title for them somewhere.
Yeah, I always thought they were called floats when I grew up, but floats are other things.
Yeah, floats roll, which means they don't float.
Yeah. Well done. Having a good time out there. One of the 350 volunteers. Followed by the John F. Kennedy High School Marching Band. The Cougar Marching Band takes part in several parades and competitions. Their motto is quality, not quantity.
High stepping out there, having a great time. Glad to see the majorettes in this group have bundled up. They're wearing sweatpants today.
Yeah, good idea.
A little more warm, a little more comfortable, and they still look colorful.
I'm keeping one eye on Bullwinkle, trying to negotiate the stoplights.
And you remember, Mickey and Minnie made a trip up from Orlando, Florida 2 years ago as the Grand Marshals of this parade. This year marks the 100th anniversary of Walt Disney's birthday. Mickey and Minnie's trip to Richmond from sunny Orlando, Florida, sponsored by Radio Disney, 1290 AM.
Always a tough interview.
Yeah. A man and woman, a few words.
That's right. That's been one of the challenges of my career. I've interviewed a few mascots along the way, and like pulling teeth, eh?
Well, Mickey's dressed up too. I don't think, maybe we didn't get the memo about the dress code.
Yeah, suddenly I feel a little underdressed here, not wearing a bow tie myself. Plaid vest,
And these are the Royalettes from Richmond, and under the direction of Diane Gunnels, American and world champions in the twirling and parade corps, and they were gold medalists in the Junior Olympics.
Very impressive. Juggling batons, no less.
That's right, working
Wow.
2 at a time. 3.
Three,
Oh, okay,
yeah. Isn't that amazing? Gosh.
Hard enough to hold on to one.
Dressed in Kansas City Chiefs colors. Let's say they're Redskins colors.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with that. Not only is this impressive, they have to keep this up the entire way down Broad Street.
That's right. I'm sure they're so excited about being in the parade, and they probably do many parades, that the excitement keeps it going.
Yeah, there are certain performances that must be exhausting after a couple of hours, and I would think that'd be one of them. There's the Storm Team 6 truck in the background there.
We have quite a crew out here making this whole production happen, and we'd like to thank them for getting out here starting yesterday. They're working to set up this entire broadcast station, and out here in the cold all morning, we've got rooftop cameras, we've got cameras up on cherry pickers, we've got our crew here up on the stage with us.
I think I heard seven cameras, and amazing orchestration there as well. A great team doing the work here. We thank them for all their professionalism. Not a cloud in the sky. No precipitation today. Chilly, but clear and sunny, and the sun makes it much more tolerable. Otherwise, temperatures right now, I believe, inching out of the 20s.
Yeah, I think the parade participants are probably warmer because they're actually moving.
That's right. And coming along next, the Black Gum Saddle Club, based in Charles City, dedicated to promoting good horsemanship. Riders take pride in the care, training, and companionship of these beautiful animals. They really enjoy introducing the horses to the young and old.
And for a lot of these young folks out here watching today, this may be the first time they've seen a horse in person.
True. Have you ridden many times?
A time or two, and that's about all. I love horses, but I haven't ridden on a regular basis. And that one's wearing a Santa Claus hat.
It hasn't complained once.
That we know of.
That's right. These folks don't horse around. They are very, very serious. I think the chilly weather causes the bad puns.
Is that the excuse?
Yeah, last year it was the warm weather caused the bad puns. Based in Charles City. One of 100 different units in today's 19th annual U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Parade. And once again, this will be rebroadcast on Christmas morning. Well, I said inching out of the 20s. I wasn't too far off. Right now, 28 degrees under bright sunshine. Coming along next, we'll see the Ben Franklin Crafts and Frames exhibit.
If you want to be crafty, Ben Franklin is the place to go. I'm not that crafty, but they taught me how to do a thing or two when I went to the store. I can wield a mean glue gun now.
Is that right? And what exactly are you gluing, Cheryl?
I'm making a wreath for the holidays.
Good for you.
Yeah. I don't guarantee it will look like anything, but I'm working on it.
There's Winnie and Susan, Vicki.
There's Winnie Santana. Love that name.
Yeah, and Beverly also. on the Ben Franklin Crafts and Frame.
I wonder if they were working on that float all night.
Oh boy, who better? I admire anybody who can be crafty like that. Same to you.
And as I said, you go to the store and they will help you with any project, get you the materials that you need, and make sure that you do the best that you can.
So you're making a Christmas wreath?
I'm making a Christmas wreath. I'm going to keep it myself. I think I'd be too embarrassed to give it to somebody else. But
so,
like you say, I'm trying.
What will you put on it?
Not sure yet. I'm still working on that, but it'll definitely be red and green. Out of Stafford, Virginia, coming in to visit us here in Richmond. This is the Brook Point High School Marching Band, the Marching Blackhawks, one of 25 bands joining us here today.
Great sound.
All the bands sound absolutely fabulous today.
Here you go, my little Star Trek friend, the Regal Virginia Cinemas 20. It's a float themed with the upcoming movie Star Trek's Nemesis, carrying 2 stars, in fact, Carolyn Seymour, who's Commander Torith from the Star Trek Next Generation, and also Aaron Eisenberg, Nog, N-O-G that is, from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Both stars will be appearing at the Regal Virginia Center Commons for a signing this afternoon.
And they were with us on the noon show yesterday.
Star Trek Nemesis opens December 13th at the Regal Virginia Center Cinemas 20. Merry Trekmas to everyone. Hey, Shriners.
They're here.
All right.
We're going to take a break and come back with more of the 19th Annual UCrops Retail Merchants Association Parade right after this.
Christmas Parade is just one of the many ways that it pays to buy Metro Richmond. Happy holidays from the member companies of the Retail Merchants Association.
Can you take Jenny to school tomorrow?
Sure. What's for dinner? Burritos?
Sushi?
Pizza!
Let's eat here. Getting good food on the table can be a challenge. UCrops has lots of options to make mealtimes easier, from takeout to eat in.
I'll be home early Friday.
In time to make your famous chocolate fudge pie?
I think so. It's UCrop's 65th anniversary, and we're celebrating with special valued customer savings. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping with UCrops. To learn more, see our weekly ad or visit ucrops.com.
Well, we hope you're continuing to enjoy this year's Christmas Parade. This holiday season, as you're making your list and checking it twice, remember to shop locally. Local retailers have a vast assortment of unique gifts that are available for those folks that are hard to shop for, as well as those wonderfully traditional gifts that you normally buy. Remember, buy from someone who gives something back. And happy holidays from your local retail merchants.
Wake up feeling good. Hi, I'm Carolyn Moore, and I love my mattress from Mattress King.
So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
Man, I'm changing the station. Don't touch my radio. Dude, you hit his car.
So, boys, what do you have to say for yourselves?
Uh-oh, better get Mako.
Mako repairs the damage and restores the value with everything a body needs, plus paint for every budget, like ambassador service for $229.
Well, at least Mako doesn't dent my wallet.
On behalf of the Mattress King family, we would like to wish you and your family a safe and happy holiday season. Happy holidays!
On this Saturday, December 7th, you are watching live coverage of the 19th Annual U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade. I'm Cheryl Miller, along with Ray Collins, helping you through the parade this afternoon.
Well, we still caught some of the Shriners there sitting around their cars.
The Oriental Band and Bandmaster and the Motor Patrol is headed down the street, going well past the speed limit.
Yes. Here comes the Lancaster Red Devil Band. This group has performed at halftime shows at the Peach Bowl in Atlanta, the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, and just last year they were in the Orange Bowl in Miami. What a great way for these kids to see the country. But first, for the ACA Motor Patrol.
An appropriate song for today, Frosty the Snowman. I think we're all Frosty the Snowmen and women today.
Yes, we are. 28 degrees right now.
Now a little Jingle Bell Rock. Without a beauty queen, this is Miss Greater Richmond 2002, Marianne Minton, a graduate of Lee Davis High School, currently a junior at Longwood University.
Longwood University, I miss you.
There's the Alvin the Chipmunk, sponsored by U-Crops Pharmacy. Alvin was created by Ross Bagdasarian, who hit it big as a solo artist with the song Witch Doctor. Cheryl, sing that for us.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't think you were going to.
I used to listen to this all the time when I was a kid.
Aaron then hit it big with the Chipmunk song. Go ahead.
Alvin was a hula hoop.
I like the first one more.
I do too.
It sold over 5 million copies in just 7 weeks on the charts, the Chipmunk song. Great effort, though.
Thanks.
Very, very good. If I had a gong right now, I wouldn't use it.
This is the Virginia State University Trojan Explosion coming in from Ettrick today. This group is considered to be one of the region's finest musical ensembles. They're known for their exceptional sound and musical arrangements and their outstanding precision drills. Their director is Harold J. Houghton Sr. Visiting us from Ettrick today, and I would figure they'll go back down to Petersburg for that parade today too.
Right. There's the Franco's float. Franco and his wife, Ruth, the employees and their kids marking their 30th anniversary as one of the premier shops for men's and women's apparel. Franco began the tailoring business out of his house back in 1965. It has grown into 3 Richmond area stores, and Ruth and Franco were recently inducted into the Junior Achievement Hall of Fame. Franco's big supporters of Richmond. You know, I saw those kids wearing those chin straps that actually come across their noses.
Yeah,
That must
keep
think,
from breathing the cold air.
hey boss, this doesn't fit.
This is the Marching Elites Association out of Hampton, Virginia. They have over 10 years invested in the nation's children. This group appeared on Showtime at the Apollo. They've marched in Governor Warner's inaugural parade, and they went on to the 2002 National High School JROTC Drill Team Championships in Daytona Beach. They look good.
It's such a great way for kids to see the country. I'm jealous. It's wonderful. Good discipline.
You can tell that they put in hours of practice, and it's something they're very proud of.
Right. Among the 100 units today, we'll see 25 marching bands, including one on the way very shortly. We mentioned the Star Trek movie, right?
Right, opens on the 13th of December.
You're my movie source. Have you seen the Emperor's Club yet or heard about it?
No, I haven't.
I've heard good things about it. I want to see that one. And also Far From Heaven, I've heard good things about it. Have you seen that one?
I have not seen that either. I saw Die Another Day, and I saw Solaris recently.
Which one do you like more?
Die Another Day. I hate to put down a movie, but I think Solaris is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, how do you really feel?
And it was just recently voted one of the top worst movies of all time.
Is that
so
right?
everybody agrees with me. It got an F across the board, and it only made $7 million at the box office.
Yeah, the premise is a bit like that old movie Ghost, right?
Not even. It's very hard to explain what the movie is, which makes it difficult.
Solaris. Despite
George Clooney looked good,
despite George Clooney bearing more than he could have and should have, not a good movie.
Not a good movie.
No, well.
Just my opinion.
It's the Snow Star balloon here. It's over 25 feet high. Sky blue star with a snowflake trimmed in silver glitter.
Has a lot of company out here on the ground. Snowflakes.
Yeah, amazing.
They shouldn't have too much trouble getting that one under the 6th Street Marketplace Bridge.
That's going to be a challenge down there. In case you just joined us, they've had to pad the underside of the 6th Street Marketplace Bridge so the balloons can get underneath safely. But I'm telling you, Cheryl, looking down Broad Street, those balloons, have to really negotiate around the stoplights.
It's a challenge.
Because the stoplights just about come out to the middle of the street, and here these huge balloons, come along and have to go underneath them.
So they either have to limbo, or they have to go in between.
Right. And luckily it's not too windy today. It's chilly. 28 degrees right now, on the way up to a high of 40 if we're lucky later on this afternoon.
The sunshine should help.
Yeah, the sun is making things pretty nice out here. Very seasonal, shall we say.
Out of Richmond, this is the Huguenot High School Marching Band. This band won first place at the 2001 Harvest Festival Parade, and these students have been invited to participate in the D-Day celebration in Normandy and Paris, France next year. They're currently raising funds for that trip, and if you'd like to help them out, you can give a call to the school.
Wonderful project. Good for them. I sound like a broken record, but I'll say it again. It's just great to see kids involved in any activity and have a passion for it, have that kind of discipline for a project of any sort, sports or music, baton twirling, whatever it may be. Good to encourage parents to get the kids off the couch, away from the video games, and get involved in a group activity.
And all these children here today do it with, I should say young adults, they're not children, are doing it with great enthusiasm. And I dare say a lot of courage, those young ladies out there in those very skimpy outfits.
Right.
It's very chilly.
And you can hear why that Huguenot High School band won the Harvest Fest Parade competition last year. Now the Southampton PTA pep team may have just gone past your screens. We don't want to give them short shrift.
And this is Stormy Acres, a collection of miniature horses and mini mules pulling carts, quarter horses and Clydesdales horses of different breeds and sizes, all together with Stormy Acres.
Great little costumes there.
I love the miniature horses.
Yeah. Wow.
And this is the United Horsemen Association. It's an African-American Western riding association based out of the D.C. metro area. First formed back in 1985, the main objective is to promote a sense of pride in black history as it pertains to the African-American contribution made during the days of the cowboy.
We're about to witness the 4th Union Military Academy Dillard Guard in band. Let me tell you about them real quickly. The Dillard Guard is the middle school drill team of 4th Union Military Academy. This group is comprised of a rifle squad and a precision marching unit. The Military Academy is the proud heritage of 104 years of educating young men. The band and rifles are excited about being in today's parade. Sharp looking. Handsome red uniforms.
Absolutely. Well, you know that character. That is the Mattress King. And they are official sponsors of this broadcast here on WTVR TV6 today. Special winner of Mattress King's Win a Ride on a Float. Riding today is Tanya Johnson of Warsaw, Virginia. She entered online at WTVR.com and won. So you're guaranteed to love the service, the selections, and the deals you'll find at any of Mattress King's several area locations. What a treat to see a parade from the float side out.
Exactly.
It's a definite different perspective.
Right. When we have ridden the floats down after our broadcast, you see not only the people waving, but also the beautiful buildings heading down Broad. The architecture amazes me.
And the one thing you notice, even though you're just a few feet off the ground, is there's a wind chill up there.
Yes, that's true too. The Volunteer Emergency Families for Children. It's called the VEFC. They're a private, non-profit organization to provide mentoring and short-term shelter care to children in risk or in crisis.
This group is represented by Trinity United Methodist Church's Clown Ministry, helping kids through a message of hope, self-esteem, and love.
And here comes the Prince George High School Band and Junior ROTC. The Prince George High School Marching Royals, one of 25 bands, and of the 12 balloons, you'll soon see a comic strip character you'll quickly recognize.
best known for his sandwiches. Tall, tall, tall sandwiches. Nearly 250 meters, 250 million readers keep up with the Bumsteads. Stephanie's standing by.
Heckert, who is the director for the Dagwood Balloon. This takes a lot of coordination and a lot of volunteers.
Yeah.
How long have you all been practicing?
I've been doing this for a year. We've been practicing all morning. So.
How long did, this is a huge balloon. How long did it take you guys to get it up?
This balloon probably took about half an hour, 45 minutes to blow up.
It is quite a sight. Thanks, Paul Heckert. We're here with the Dagwood Balloon. And we'll have more coverage from the 19th Annual Christmas Parade in just a minute.
Happy holidays from the CF South Company. We wish you peace in the new year. Hey, Odin, let's go enjoy the parade.
You'll find it pays in so many ways. It pays to buy Metro Richmond.
Buying locally means keeping your hard-earned dollars in your community. Local retailers support Metro Richmond by providing jobs, contributing tax dollars, and adding value to the community. Your decision to spend locally maintains these efforts and keeps Metro Richmond vibrant.
You'll find it pays in so many ways. It pays to buy Metro Richmond.
With our wide variety of natural and organic foods, U-Crops can help you maintain a healthy diet. Of course, we also have a few things to help you in your weaker moments. U-Crops, we know how to take care of you. Your U-Crops pharmacist is available to help with any questions you may have. Although we may be better at some questions.
Excuse me, do you know the exact circumference of the planet Jupiter?
Than others. U-Crops, we know how to take care of you.
Wake up feeling good.
Hi, I'm Lori Jennings, and I just love my mattress from the Mattress King. So if you want to wake up feeling like a king, don't stop until you shop the Mattress King.
Mattress King beats any competitor's advertised deal by 15%, or the mattress set is free. Save up to 50% off on top name brands like Serta, Simmons, and Masterpiece.
Why shop anywhere but the Mattress King?
Wake up feeling good.
It's Shrimp Fest at Long John Silver's. Time to celebrate with an incredible combination of tastes. There's the Long John Silver's batter dip fish you know and love, and now our new breaded jumbo shrimp. Because the only thing better than batter dip fish is batter dip fish and breaded jumbo shrimp. Now you can get both, with fries and a drink for just $3.99. It's so much great seafood at such a great price, it turns any place into seafood country.
Hello, I'm Richmond City Manager Calvin Jameson.
And I'm Courtney Jameson.
There are a lot of exciting things happening in the city of Richmond, including today's Christmas parade. So on behalf of the city of Richmond and its dedicated employees, we wish you and yours a safe and prosperous holiday season. Happy holidays from the city of Richmond. One city,
our city.
And welcome back to the 19th Annual U-Crops Retail Merchants Association Parade. Saluting the American Red Cross and their efforts, the Dominion Auto Group and the American Red Cross. The American Red Cross of Greater Richmond help your neighbors in Amelia, Chesterfield, Goochland, Hanover, Henrico, New Kent, Powhatan, and in the city of Richmond. This past year, the Red Cross provided transportation to hundreds of people to medical appointments, sent 8,000 handmade clothing items to the needy, and taught over 23,000 people critical life-saving techniques.
We're glad you joined us. 28 degrees out here on the parade route. We're in front of the DMV, not too far from Boulevard, on Broad, as the parade heads toward downtown, takes a left at 7th Street. That's the George Wythe High School Band. The Bulldog Express Marching Band is proud to take part in this year's parade, dubbed the Soul of the South Side.
This is McKesson Medical Surgical, a Richmond-based company delivering medical and surgical supplies to hospitals, to doctors' offices, and to long-term care facilities across the country. delivering products that heal within our community and around the world. McKesson Medical Surgical.
And you still have plenty of time to hustle down here and see the parade for yourself. We're about halfway through right now.
And the beginning of the parade is probably just reaching downtown.
That's about right. Governor Warner was through earlier. He has a busy weekend. The annual Governor's Conference, all 50 governors today in Richmond. It must be an amazing security challenge. Let me get this one right. The Shaolin.
Shaolin.
All right, see?
Shaolin.
Thank you. The Dragon School of Kung Fu. They give me the ones with a harder pronunciation.
They do.
Under the guidance of Master Tyrone Bullock. This school travels across Virginia giving excellent demonstrations.
These folks are very busy, especially this time of year. Meals on Wheels, delivering warm wishes and holiday dishes year-round to the elderly and to disabled residents who are homebound. They deliver 2 meals a day. More than 60 McKesson currently volunteer, and since 1998 have dedicated more than 3,500 volunteer hours, driven more than 16,000 miles, and delivered nearly 11,000 meals. This year's Meals on Wheels' 35th birthday here in Richmond.
And here come the Marching Panthers of Charles City High School. Santa Claus hats are a good idea today.
They're very warm. You lose 50% of your body heat through your head. Hats help. These ladies help especially during this time of year. Christmas Mothers. This is the Richmond area Christmas Mothers. Henrico County's Christmas Mother, Mrs. Betty Lyon, is this year's Henrico Christmas Mother, celebrating 60 years of Neighbors Helping Neighbors for the program.
And there's the Chesterfield Colonial Heights Christmas Mother, Mrs. Margaret Turner. 2002 Chesterfield Colonial Heights Christmas Mother, helping to provide Christmas help for the needy in Chesterfield and Colonial Heights.
And more horses today. These are the Tom Mix Rangers, kind of like those old Wild West cowboys.
Yeah.
The Rangers bring the spirit of the Old West alive through shows for schools and nursing homes, churches, and other organizations. They also hold their own horse show about twice a year.
Those costumes are great.
Of course, Tom Mix, a great cowboy back in the old days, in the 30s and 40s.
You want to sing Wild Wild West now, or anything?
No, no more singing.
Well, you did a good job. We had no complaints. Do you take requests? Can you sing in the next county?
Sure.
Very funny.
All right, little blues.
Who's that? Somebody's
This is the Owens and Minor float, a Fortune 500 company headquartered here in Richmond. For 121 years, Owens and Minor has delivered the difference to our customers, shareholders, teammates, suppliers, and communities they serve. They distribute national brand name medical and surgical supplies.
12 balloons, including, there in the background, Peter Pan. Peter Pan, written by J.M. Barrie. Some trivia for you. Inspires the young and young at heart. Peter Pan is the boy who refused to grow up. 50 feet long balloon.
He makes great peanut butter.
Yeah, that's true too. And he is flying right now, right down Broad Street.
So where's Tinkerbell?
Yeah. That's about the position he's going to need to get under those streetlights.
Absolutely. Bring him down close to the ground. This unit is sponsored by Duke's Mayonnaise, the CF Sour Company, right down the street. They're headed toward their offices right now.
350 volunteers are divided up among the 12 different balloons.
This is kind of nice because you really do get to see these balloons very close up when you're standing along the parade route. You really get to see how big and how magnificent they are.
Right.
This is the Goochland High School Marching Band, happy to return for another year as part of this Christmas parade. This band has competed and performed in Toronto, Myrtle Beach, Atlanta, Virginia Beach, Williamsburg, Orlando, and Charleston. And this coming April, they'll be going back to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
And we'll have more of the 19th annual UCrop's Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade on the News 6 Network after this brief timeout.
Hi everyone, all of us at UCrop's Pharmacy would like to wish you and your family a happy
and healthy holiday season. Hope you enjoy the parade.
Can you take Jenny to school tomorrow?
Sure. What's for dinner? Burritos?
Sushi?
Pizza!
Let's eat here. Getting good food on the table can be a challenge. UCrops has lots of options to make mealtimes easier, from takeout to eat-in.
I'll be home early Friday.
In time to make your famous chocolate fudge pie?
I think so. It's UCrop's 65th anniversary, and we're celebrating with special valued customer savings. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping with UCrops. To learn more, see our weekly ad or visit ucrops.com.
You'll find it pays in so many ways. It pays to buy Metro Richmond.
Buying locally means keeping your hard-earned dollars in your community. Local retailers support Metro Richmond by providing jobs, contributing tax dollars, and adding value to the community. Your decision to spend locally maintains these efforts and keeps Metro Richmond vibrant.
You'll find it pays in so many ways. It pays to buy Metro Richmond.
Who's your furriest, funniest, most fantastic friend?
Oh, hi there.
It's Bear from the hit Disney Channel show Bear in the Big Blue House, and he's coming to visit you. This is your chance to see Bear and all his friends in Bear in the Big Blue House live. A musical, magical celebration of friendship and fun. So put on your dancing shoes and bring the whole family over to the Big Blue House. It's Bear in the Big Blue House live.
Bear and the Big Blue House, December 19th through the 22nd at the Carpenter Center. Tickets available at all Ticketmaster locations. Sponsored by WTVR.
CBS Friday.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Everyone's favorite Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer returns. Then meet the new reindeer in town, Robbie. In two fun-filled adventures starring the voices of Ben Stiller.
I have got it.
Britney Spears. Leah Remini.
Robbie, let's not beat around the bush. You love me.
Brad Garrett.
Let's get to work.
Jerry Stiller.
Hi-ya!
And many more. And CBS Saturday, enjoy a full hour of family entertainment with Frosty the Snowman. The fun is all here on CBS.
Hi, I'm Kim. Hi, I'm Sharon. And from all of us at Super Value, we'd like to wish you and your family the happiest of holiday seasons.
Hope you're enjoying the parade.
Welcome back to the 19th annual. I'm Ray Collins with Cheryl Miller. Beautiful day for a parade. 28 degrees with bright sunshine.
And this is the Thomas Jefferson High School Band, the Marching Vikings, the Spirit of Richmond. Syncopated rhythms, melodic instrumentation, and intricate dance movements. TJ coming at you. They say it's magical. They're kind of our neighbors just down the street from our Channel 6 studios.
That's right, near West End.
At one point, they were our adopted high school.
Miss Virginia you're seeing right here. Let me tell you about her. Dr. Mimi Abraham. She is Miss Virginia. She's a licensed pharmacist, native of Ethiopia. She is trilingual, speaks Ethiopian, Spanish, and English. She travels nationwide, volunteering and speaking on topics close to her field: hypertension prevention, healthy diets, breast cancer awareness, drug prevention issues. Your Miss Virginia 2003, Dr. Mimi Abraham. It's quite a resume for a young lady.
Absolutely. Very impressive. Congratulations to her. And she will be competing in the Miss USA pageant. From her rundown and resume, I think she has a good shot at winning, and she's absolutely beautiful.
Probably our first Ethiopian native representing Virginia in Miss USA. I would say
I'd say that's probably a safe bet. And our next unit is the Goodwill Awana Club. This float is sponsored by Goodwill Baptist. The Awana Club has been meeting there since 1973. It's a youth organization with children kindergarten through 12th grade with spiritual emphasis. This float is called A Savior is Born.
A lot of work went into that, you can tell.
Probably a great project for the children to work on that together.
C.P. Dean Company represents the Pool Plane Tin Man. The Pool Plane Tin Man. Ah, billiards. All right. More than 100 years, C.P. Dean has made family game rooms the favorite of the house.
Another one of our neighbors at TV6, just a couple blocks down the street on Cutshaw Avenue.
And I bet you could beat me in billiards, but I'll get you in ping pong.
Probably, yeah. And this is the VMI Regimental Band and Pipes. The Virginia Military Institute Regimental Band, Pipes and Drums. 140 cadets from all classes and college majors at VMI travel over 8,000 miles and have 100 performances every year. This is the unit's 54th year serving as VMI's musical ambassador in Virginia and abroad. This is their 6th appearance in the Christmas Parade.
They are dressed warmly.
They've traveled widely, they know. Wool coats, perfect.
Crisp snare drum. Wonderful. The Funtastic Clowns, the non-profit group, loves to spread smiles across the miles. Their focus is entertaining children, raising money, and giving to the ASK organization, Children with Cancer.
This unit comes from the Greater Richmond New Car Dealers. They're sponsored by the Virginia Automobile Dealers Association. The new car dealers have been an integral part of the community for nearly 100 years. They say new car sales account for more than 20% of all retail sales here in Virginia. And they are a proud part of the Retail Merchants Association.
And they're big on irony. They drive an antique car. You are listening now to the King William High School Marching Cavaliers. They've received many awards around the area. They received superior ratings this past summer while visiting Toronto, north of Buffalo.
Capital One services float. Capital One is the largest private sector employer here in Richmond, with almost 10,000 employees here and 20,000 worldwide. For the last 4 years, Fortune magazine has named Capital One as one of the 100 best companies to work for in America. Capital One and associates gave nearly 3,000 hours of community service in the Richmond area last year, building Habitat for Humanity houses, tutoring and mentoring children, running food and blood drives, just to name a few activities.
One of my favorite comic books growing up, Archie, sponsored by Super Value.
Which did you like better, Betty or Veronica?
Ginger. Oh, no. Let's say Veronica.
Brunette fan.
In that case. I don't know. It's a lot like the Ginger and Marianne debate, actually. The two very similar.
That's right. I've got quite a collection of Archie comic books. I used to read them every week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a microphone in his hand.
The cartoon created 50 years ago.
There's also a cartoon, wasn't there? A half-hour show?
Yes, at one point. The Archies. It spawned off some hit songs.
You want to sing any?
No, no more singing. And here come the Hopewell High School Marching Blue Devils. Under the direction of Mr. Hannon Lane, the Blue Devils perform in area parades, competitions, and community activities. And the Blue Devils want to wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
That's one of the best ones, Hopewell High School. Very, very prevalent trombones and tubas and French horns. Hats off to CVS for being involved in the community, and CVS Pharmacy sponsoring this float, open 24 hours, and thanks to them for taking part in this 19th annual parade right down Broad Street.
Arthur the Aardvark doing a little turn for us out there. Arthur is the perpetual third grader. He encourages kids to learn to read and write. Created in 1976 by Mark Brown. One night as he told a bedtime story involving Arthur's nose. Years later, Arthur has won many Emmy Awards because the kids just love to watch him. He's watched in 9 million homes and has sold over 30 million books worldwide.
Wow.
Arthur the Aardvark. He's welcoming the crowd with open arms.
Apparently so. Arthur, he does as he pleases.
Happy holidays! Right now.
Arthur, one of 12 balloons floating down Broad Street. They've trimmed the trees this year. Seriously, they've trimmed the trees to make it easier for the floats. Hello! All right. The cold is getting to them out there.
Excited.
Yes.
How about this? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And you're looking now at the Commonwealth Bank unit, proudly sponsoring the Salvation Army of Greater Richmond float this year. Commonwealth Bank employees are genuinely glad to serve you. Locations in the near and far west end, south side, and downtown. There's sure to be a Commonwealth Bank nearby. Think big, bank small at Commonwealth Bank.
And we will be back with more of the 19th annual UCROPS Retail Merchants Association Christmas Parade right after this.
Season's greetings. The UCROPS family of brands wishes your family a happy holiday season. Hope you're enjoying the parade.
You'll find it pays in so many ways.
Buying locally means keeping your hard-earned dollars in your community. Local retailers support Metro Richmond by providing jobs, contributing tax dollars, and adding value to the community. Your decision to spend locally maintains these efforts and keeps Metro Richmond vibrant.
You find it pays in so many ways. It pays to buy Metro Richmond.
With our wide variety of natural and organic foods, U-Crops can help you maintain a healthy diet. Of course, we also have a few things to help you in your weaker moments. U-Crops, we know how to take care of you. Your U-Crops pharmacist is available to help with any questions you may have. Although we may be better at some questions.
Excuse me, do you know the exact circumference of the planet Jupiter?
Than others. U-Crops, we know how to take care of you.
Frustrated with your slow dial-up? Get high-speed internet faster than dial-up or DSL. Always on connection. No busy signals. No second phone line. Get your first 30 days free. In Chesterfield, call Comcast at 915-0606.
Hey guys! Go! I love making them go.
Uh-oh. Better get Mako.
Mako repairs the damage and restores the value with everything a body needs, plus paint for every budget, like ambassador service for $229.
Oh, better get Mako.
Frustrated with your slow dial-up? Get high-speed internet faster than dial-up or DSL. Always on connection. No second phone line. Get your first 30 days free. In Richmond, Henrico, Hanover, Ashland, and Goochland, call AT&T Broadband at 1-888-824-8403.
Hi, I'm Dale.
Hi, I'm Wilbur.
From all of us at the Wonder Bread family, have a happy holiday season and enjoy the parade.
Welcome back to the Christmas Parade. Along with Cheryl Miller, I'm Ray Collins. 28 chilly degrees out here along Broad Street as the parade about two-thirds of the way through right now.
These are the Manchester High School Lancer Band members. They placed second in the Myrtle Beach Parade this spring. They'll be traveling to New York City and across the Commonwealth in the coming year. They've performed at the Peach Bowl and at Disney World.
And as we listen to the Manchester High School Band pass by our broadcasting stand here, let's go down to my colleague, Stephanie Rochon, who's got one of our area congressmen with her.
Ray and Cheryl, Congressman Bobby Scott, a part of this year's parade. Happy holidays to you.
Well, happy holidays to you.
What do you think about the parade?
This is a great Richmond tradition. U-Crops and retail merchants put this on every year. It's a great reminder to help the economy, go out and shop. We need it. But this is a great tradition.
Is that your message to Central Virginians this holiday season?
Oh, please go out and shop. The economy needs it. Thank you.
Congressman Scott, thank you for being here. Congressman Bobby Scott, Ray and Cheryl.
All right, thank you, Stephanie.
There's somebody anticipating one of our co-grand marshals. She's got her own SpongeBob SquarePants with her.
You never slip and say SquarePants or...
I have to think about it before I say it. These are some of your favorite local DJs from Star 107.3 and Smooth Jazz 93.1.
.28 degrees now. A year ago at this time, it was 81 degrees. So we've had some extremes here during the annual parade. Last year, all the Santa's hats were cumbersome. This year, they're handy.
That's right. Keeping my ears warm. This is the Essex High School Marching Trojans. The band performs for home football games. They give 3 annual concerts, and they participate in district area and national festivals. They received 5th place last year in the Orlando, Florida Trophy Concert Band A Division Musical Adventures Festival.
the County of Henrico Parks and Recreation. Proud of our progress, excited about our future, and pleased to be part of the 19th annual UCROPS RMA Parade.
Your friends from Light 98, Richmond's #1 radio station, wish you a very dairy Christmas. Bill Bevins in the morning, continuous light favorites all day, plus all Christmas music through Christmas Day on Light 98. Their float sponsored by Turkey Hill. Ice cream, yum.
And for the record, Bill Bevins is just as nice as he seems in person.
Can also be seen on WTVR TV6 doing the lottery drawings midday.
Really a prince of a guy.
Merry Christmas!
There's Mr. Bevins and Mr. Stubbs, Adam Stubbs.
Bill Bevins. Woohoo! Merry Christmas!
Hey, Bill.
This is the Cornerstone Assembly of God Church. Let's Go to Bethlehem is their full-sized walkthrough replica of a street in Bethlehem at the time of the first Christmas with authentic costumes, Roman soldiers, craftsmen, shepherd, live animals. Last year they had over 18,000 people come and see their display. It is free, but they're asked to bring donations of non-perishable food for the Central Virginia Food Bank.
There's the Lloyd C. Bird High School Skyhawk Band, 8-time Commonwealth of Virginia Honor Band. They performed for fans at UVA, U of R, William and Mary, and at VMI. Big band sound. Don't stop now, guys. You're doing great.
They're just warming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very large. One of the bigger marching bands that we've seen today. We've seen 25. Is there a name for that when you wave those?
It's called flag waving.
Oh, you know, I'm so lucky to have you.
I know. This is the gang from Q94. Billy Surf in the morning with all his buddies on board.
Hello, Cowboys!
There's Kirby Carmichael. And this is the Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. The permanent organization was founded in January of 1914.
It's a 2-mile-plus parade route, and as you can see on the side there, just hundreds of thousands of people lining almost from Boulevard down to 7th Street. Parade heading downtown. We're in front of DMV, not too far from Boulevard ourselves here. There's the National Fruit of Winchester entry. The White House Heritage Wagon is a reproduction of the wagons used in Washington and Alexandria.